Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 12th chapter, Bhakti Yogam, Sloka number 15. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Yasmanno Dvijate Lokaha Lokanno Dvijate Chayah Harshamarbhayodvegaihi Mukto yassa me priyah. Lord Shri Krishna talking to the Arjuna about the 5 levels of the Bhakti Yogam. After explaining all that, if a person reaches to that 5th stage, that is nothing but the Gnanam, Shuddha Gnanam, Parabhakti. What are the characteristics of such a person? How he interacts in this world, how he lives, how he behaves, what is the status of his mind. So, Bhagavan started listing out those values are the inner Daivi Sampatti of a Bhakta or a Gnani. So, by saying this, it is understood that every human being try to cultivate them, even though by birth, if they were not there, but we have to recognize, oh, these are the qualities required for the self-realization, for God realization, or to be happy here. To lead a happy life, to be as a Jivan Mukta, here we need to live with these values. That is more important. Therefore, so we saw in the 15th sloka, up to 15th sloka, in the last class, here the first instruction given is the value, who is not disturbed by the world and who is not becomes the disturbance to the world. Such a lifestyle. And for that, we have given a clear-cut meaning of this Gnani as a Karta. He is like a soft flower with a soft heart as a Karta. But as a Bhokta, he is like a hard rock. Bhokta. Whatever Bhokta means, don't imagine only eating. Through 5 sense organs, whatever we are receiving from the outside, all that is called food to this person. So in that, some are favorable, some are not favorable, but he is inside very strong like a rock. But when he interacts and works with the people in the Vyavahara society, he is very gentle and soft and like a tender rose flower. This is the meaning we saw in that particular very important value in that shloka. This hard rock and soft flower I just like to give an example for that. While doing the Upanayanam to the boy of 6 years, 7, 8 years, there is one particular ritual, Ashmarohanam. They will bring some stone and ask the boy to stand on it. Sometimes if the big stone is there, if his feet are small, he can climb. But namesake later, also for a 30 years age, 35 years age, before marriage, Upanayana, they have to bring a big stone for it to stand. They will simply bring one stone. And there is a mantras for that. What it means, Why that stone? My dear child, now you are going to be handed over to the Guru. You are going to the Gurukula. You need to follow lot of disciplines. It will be very tough. And you have to interact with the different people in that school, Gurukulam. If nowadays, if the person is not going to Gurukulam, but still discipline is inculcated. You have to get up early, you have to do Sandhya Vandanam, you have to do the Gayatri, and you should not eat this, that, and like that. And you must know how to speak, how to behave with the people. You must be very careful. And in this learning process, you will face a lot of difficulties. It's a hard journey. Therefore, Ashmarohanam, by saying that mantras, they symbolically they will make that child to stand on that hard rock. Those days, brahmacharis who goes to the Gurukula, they should not wear even the chappals of any kind. Only Guru will wear the padukas. No brahmachari should wear any kind of sandals to their feet. So naturally, now the devotees of the Ayyappa, when they took that vratam of 40 days like that, they have to walk without chappals until they finish that pilgrimage, isn't it? So like that, that is the symbolic ritual done in the, you be ready to face courageously anything. That's why that rock is shown hard. So life is there, lot of ups and downs will come, you must be ready. Now, the same ritual is done to the girl in the marriage time. Kallu medikkaradu. Nobody knows what is that, why that Brahmana has no time to tell. These people doesn't have time to know why to stand on it. He just complete the mantras. My dear daughter, the child, girl, now you are going to a different house. Now you have to interact and live with the entirely different people. Father-in-law, mother-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law. So many are different people will be there. Naturally, it will be very, very difficult for you. You need a lot of courage. So stand on this stone and remember that. Keep your heart inside like a rock. That means don't be hard and harsh to everybody. Don't show the faces to everybody. Serve everybody. As a karta, you serve. You are going to that house to serve all the people. It is a great opportunity for you to deal with the different people and as well as different situations. It is a training, tapas for you. So that is, I just remembered. So our all rituals and the system, customs are very, very beautiful. Hidden meanings are there inside for every ritual. Because not knowing the significance and not ready to apply in the life, it is just done as a ritual and forgotten, that's it. Unless you come to the scriptures, you won't know all these things. Slowly, for what purpose they kept all that rituals and with that meaning? To become a, like this, a value, a person with the lot of great values. Daivi Sampatti. Okay. Then today we will start. We have completed that sloka. The last word is Udvegaha. No anxiety, no tension, no anxiousness and all that. In any situation, situations never be smooth all the time, but still you need. Now further, to give strength to those ideas which Bhagavan has spoken already, the next verse also gives some more support to that and different aspects. We'll read the 16th shloka. अनपेक्ष शुचिर्दक्षः उदासीनो गतव्यथः सर्वारंभ परित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः. See, in 3 shlokas and next shloka also, that bhakta, that devotee, that person is more dearer to me. You keep on saying and again and again. Now let us see one by one here. Anapekshaha. That means, apeksha means expecting. Anapeksha means non-expectation. Don't expect anything in this world and do, but you do. Even if you expect also, your expectation should be a non-binding expectations. Let us analyze a little more. Shankara says for this, whatever comes, deha indriya vishaya sambandeshu anapekshaha nispruhaha. There are so many, I have, about my own body, I have some expectations. My body should be healthy, and in old age how my health should be, and I have to maintain my figure, I have maintained my weight. Expectations are there, no? From as my body. And then my sense organs also, my eyes and ears and everything has to function well, it is good. And then the near and dear, those all things, even the possessions and relations. Possessions means all the things around me. I have some expectation. This fan should work properly, this AC should work properly, this phone should work properly, it should work long time. Expectation is there. My washing machine should not get repaired. Particularly grinder, mixie. So like that expectation. And the people who are all nearer, dearer to me, up to my friends and everywhere there is some expectation. They should think about me like this. They should listen to me. They should love me. In this way, lot of expectations naturally we have. But Shastra says, Bhagavan says here, expectations leads to the emotional upset. If it happens, if your expectation is good, it's good. Having good expectation is not a wrong thing. Having a non-binding expectation is not a wrong thing. Now I expect my son should study properly. What is wrong in it? But suppose he didn't get the 99.9. Nowadays like that, no, the competition, all percentile. They go to the point and that. It won't happen. All the time he cannot get first in every. Up to 9th standard is a very good proficiency certificate in the school, but when 10th and 12th comes, so some slightly comes down. Or he may flourish also, who knows. You expect as a mother or father, nothing wrong. But if something goes little this way, that way, if you become upset, your expectations are a binding expectations, then you can never be happy and you can never fulfill all your expectations everywhere, always. Impossible. This is impossible task, then why you keep that? Better have a non-binding expectations and getting a entry into the a JE or everybody won't get. Thousands and lakhs of people write. Everybody will try. Only few will get it. And studying CA is very difficult. Nowadays many are not studying, first of all, CA. Very difficult to pass. At least 5 times, 10 times like that people will keep on write exam. One simple example, joke. One boy, he attended CA, keep on doing. Nearly 20 times he appeared, but he could not become successful. When he just come out and saw somewhere some poster or board, Jesus never fails. Jesus never fails. They keep like that. And he went and wrote under this, let him try CA. Let him try CA. That means he is very much guaranteed, that much fed up. Even Jesus cannot clear the CA. It is so tough. Okay, like that. That means you can have the expectation, you can hold the expectation, but you never lean on the expectation. The same example I given 2 weeks back. You can have a stick just for a fashion. Morning walking time, some people will carry a small inspector stick. Okay, that is just for maybe safety sake or whatever. I saw in that knife will be there actually. The old people morning when they are going for walk and taking small stick, if you pull it, there will be a knife. Or if any dog chases also, it is good. Or some later on it become a fashion, like Britishers when they came, they used to have, it's become a fashion. In those jamindars and old cinemas also you will see that fashion stick only. It is not a walking stick. So holding a stick is different, leaning on a stick is different. Yes or no? Same way here, you have the expectation but don't lean on the expectation. Therefore, finally, freedom from this dependency. Okay, emotionally, self-dependent is called independence. Emotionally, self-depending cause independence. That is called anapeksha. To say little more clearly, freedom from dependency means freedom from expectations. Therefore, freedom for expectations means freedom from disappointment. You got that now? Dependency, you have to give it up. You must discover the independency emotionally. That is called anapeksha. Freedom for dependency means freedom from expectations. Freedom from expectations means freedom from disappointments. Therefore, very, very important point Bhagavan brought out here. If they happen, well and good. If they don't happen also, I am not becoming so serious and upset. Agate swagatam kuryat. Gachantam. If they come, well and good. If they go, sometimes they will go from us. The things will go, people will go, our body health will go. Sometimes health, sometimes disease. Our youth will go. So when you are in the youth, you enjoyed so many years. Now if old age comes, agate swagatam kuryat. If white hair comes, okay, well and good. Now I am becoming a gracefully growing in old age. See the attitude. Therefore, so if it happens, okay. If it is not happening, also okay. That means what? You can expect for the best, but be ready for the worst. Be ready for the worst. So expecting is nothing wrong, but don't lean on it. In this way, one important anapeksha. Next one is got shuchihi, cleanliness. Many times we discussed, even in the Patanjali Yoga Sutras also, that the niyamas starts with the shaucham, santosham, tapas, swadhyayam. So, shuchihi, the external cleanliness and the internal cleanliness, both are required. Because cleanliness is next to the godliness, the English proverb. That means what? Cleanliness means dharmika jivanam. Dharmika jivanam, if you follow, naturally your internal heart will be clean, mind. And externally also, you will keep your things, your place, your dress, everything clean, and even the surroundings also. Therefore, dharmika jivanam. In the Guru Gita last class we saw Bhagavan Shiva telling that nirmala jivitam. After telling about the for whom this Guru Gita should be taught, what are the qualifications? He explained few things there, and then altogether nirmala jivitam. That is called shuchihi. But it is not only external cleanliness. My house looks like a 5-star hotel. Everything is super. But inside your heart, is it clean? Is it free from the ragadvesha? Is it free from the jealousy? That is more important. To say the external cleanliness is more important than the internal cleanliness is more important than the external cleanliness. Because external cleanliness is depending on the so many things. I can keep myself clean. I can take 2 times bath. If somebody is not taking the bath at all, and that person comes near and he is like a taxi driver sitting at the side of me, what can I do? So, others' cleanliness is not in my hands. Therefore, everybody should feel and live up to the mark with cleanliness. Then only Swachh Bharat is possible. And I must be conscious of my surroundings, my flats, my neighbor, anywhere. Anything disturbing to anybody, that thing should not happen. We must all together take care. Everybody must feel that. Therefore, internal cleanliness is more important because spiritual growth. Otherwise, sometimes this external cleanliness becomes an obsession. Even in one family, wife and husband, or another elderly people, anybody, or children. Even you teach them, you tell them once, twice, but they cannot follow the cleanliness. a few years you struggled, you told to your husband, don't hang the clothes here, I told many times. But somehow he could not change and he could not adopt. Because from his angle, from his vision, what is wrong if I do like this? But the homemaker, the wife struggles, she feels bad. After some time, certain extent, don't give much importance and become obsession about your external cleanliness. Otherwise, you will be always disturbed. That means you should not leave it. You say, you told 3 times, 4 times, 10 times over. But ultimately, your inner poisonous of the mind is more important. So never compromise with the peace of your mind because of any good thing also. Shuchihi. Then next is Dakshaha. Dakshaha means Dakshata, Dakshaha, capability, ability. What ability, what capability? Whatever he has to, supposed to do, that particular actions, his duties, in that particular time, that work, in that time, he will do meticulously, implement according to the dharmas. Dharmanusaram, he apply it, he implement it. That is called Dakshata. I will explain little more. Dakshata. Who is a Samardha? Others, English I took capable. Now I will tell you the example of Lord Rama, then you will understand this Dakshata. When there is a necessary to apply the violence, he did it. Wherever there is himsa is needed, he applied that. Not only killing the Rakshasas, but even normally dealing with his own father, mother, and wife, and brother, and enemy. What to say, he says that. What he has to supposed to do, he did that. Plenty are there. That's why Rama is the embodiment of virtues. Ramo Vigrahavan Dharmaha. So, for instance, the Dasharatha told today, he called Rama, and tomorrow you are going to be made as a crown prince. And next day morning again he called, and he could not say directly, but Kaikeyi told that you have to go to forest. He didn't say a single word either to his father against or to his stepmother Kaikeyi. He just accepted it because he can think immediately and what happened here. Now what is the dharma sankata came to my father. Now how I have to do, what I have to do in this situation. Dakshata. But you see the same Lakshmana, when he came to know this, he becomes so angry, uncontrollable. Up to what extent? He said, I will cut the throat of the father. Is it good to say that? Why Rama didn't tell? Actually, Rama has to go to forest, not Lakshmana. That's why he said, no need to come anybody. But later on, these Lakshmana Sita, no, pressurized Rama. Then only, otherwise I will go. But punishment is going to experienced by the Rama. But why Lakshmana got so? Because he saw only on one side. When we see only on one side, we'll react in this world and act. You must see on both the sides and then think and do what you are supposed to do. Then you are a person with the dakshata. Dakshata. So, lot of episodes in the Rama's life you can keep on see there. Okay. When it is necessary, Bharata came, when Bharata is coming to the forest in search of Rama, on the top of the tree, Lakshmana saw the army coming with that Ayodhya flag and all that. He immediately confessed, Bharata is coming to kill us. Even he don't want us to stay in this nearby forest. He just thought of like that. And he immediately telling to Rama, brother, take the arrow and be ready. Bharata is coming to kill us. Then Rama wondered, hey, what you're blabbering, what you're talking? My brother Bharata coming? If Bharata is coming, why have to be afraid of? Why have to take the bow? You get down from the tree first. Then Rama spoke. Now if I talk all that Ramayana, we'll stuck up here. But to understand the point, only that point, I think, Lakshmana, you have the desire of having the kingdom. Then you go. If my Bharata comes, I will keep him with me. You go and take the kingdom. Then Lakshmana feel ashamed and dropped his head like this. He loves Lakshmana so much, Rama, but it is necessary for him to teach that, tell, you go. I think you have the desire on the kingdom. How can I think about my brother Bharata like that? You? So that is short temper. Immediately wrong approach. When he has to sacrifice and send the Sita to the forest again, with his willing, not Ravana taking. After when they all came back and again, no? Finally Sita has to live in the forest. She has to deliver the children there in Valmiki Ashrama. He didn't hesitate because Rajyam, Dharmam, now my duty is what? How much guts you should need to act like that. The same way in our own life also, even we are not the kings or we are not like Rama, all that. Wherever we are, wherever needed, the harsh decision required, you take it. But without any revenge in the mind, without any hatred in the mind. So this is called dakshata. Finally to say, generally many times people what they do, we react as like Lakshmana reacted. We react or we enact. If we don't like anybody or if he is not listening, then we don't talk to him. And we will keep quiet and go and shut the door. Or we don't involve. நீங்களே பண்ணிக்கோங்க ஏதாவது. Either we react or either we become inact. So reaction or inaction. These only we are experts in these two. But we are never practiced the proper action. Proper action, or it is called as a pro-acting. No reaction, but you pro-act. Very difficult. To be inactive, it's not good. That means you are inside showing the against dvesha. But proper action, pro-action, that is good. In this way, you must understand the dakshata, capability in that particular situation based on the dharma. Then next, udasinata, udasinaha. The general meaning of the udasinaha is being indifferent. Again, being indifferent. That is the general meaning. But here, what we have to take, being impartial, pakshapata buddhi rahita is called udasinata. That means what? He never engage or encourage the groupism. He never join in any group, because this groupism is very in the world. Ultimately, what they do? This group will always talk about that group, and that group always talk about this group. So this group politics, they say, in schools, in colleges, in offices, about group politics. He never encourage or he never will like that. He will be with everybody, but he will keep indifferent also. Whenever is needed, how much needed, that much he will talk or act. In this way, udasinata. If you take this word in a very higher sense, the next words are all going to tell that for anything, whatever is happening in this material world, I will keep myself as a sakshi. Udasina vadasina madhyastha dvesha bandhushu. Where in another place, Bhagavad Gita, the word already came before. Udasinavat asinaha. Even it is not a lively example, but I can tell you. I told many times before, the sun is in the sky top. He is only giving the light, energy, and because of that only here all the people are getting up, all the jivarasis wake up and start doing their work and everything. But here many good things are happening, bad things are happening, yes. But sun will get affect anything, get irritated or anything, because his job is only giving the light, giving only. Or you take small example of our street light. Those days in our villages, towns, street light. Even houses won't have lights sometimes, and street light will be there. Under the street light, the people will come and sit and talk. Sometimes under the street light, they will play cards, and they will sit and start drink also night time. But under the same street light, some people are sitting and doing bhajan. So good thing or bad thing, the light gets affect anything, it is indifferent. This is from the higher Vedantic standpoint, But as I told here, not encouraging participating in the group politics, groupism. Okay. Everywhere this is too much. 4 people will join here. Even in the planned circle, even in the anywhere, one club, even in the satsangs also. Suppose if more people are coming satsang, there also there is a groups again. They will keep on criticize or talk about others. All that won't be there for his gnani bhakta. Then gatav vyataha, who is free from the chinta, sorrow, vyatha. Vyatha means worrying. Gatam vyataha, gata bhayaha. Also Shankara writes, are chinta rahitaha. Free from the worry, misery. This kind of gata vyata. That means actually his attitude towards all situations is different. Attitude towards all the situations. How is it possible? Knowing and accepting whatever experience coming to me in day-to-day life, it is an spiritual examination. It is a spiritual examination conducted by the God for my upliftment. Everything. If that is understood and applied, then that person will worry, become sorrowful, become miserable. Gatavyataha. So, because ultimately what is our aim? Spiritual growth. Yes? So this life is an experience for, see, every person requires a amount of purification process. Every jiva. Different levels of purification. If it is clothes are very dirty, you need to put a strong detergent, isn't it? And you need to put a more time revolving movement, strong detergent. Normally it won't go. Like that, purification process, only different levels every person requires in this world. Then, because our karma should be get fructified and it should be get exhausted. That's why whatever experience comes in our life, good or bad, whatever, this is for my spiritual growth. Like that, whoever learns from the experiences of the life, he is called the real sadhaka. Swamiji, many times he emphasized, person who is not learning from his own life experiences, how he never learned from any guru or anybody. Our life itself is the big experimental lab. Learn it, understand it. For that you need a prepared, qualified mind, not otherwise. So, otherwise generally if anything happens in our life, we ask somebody or say to somebody or tell to God, why me? எனக்கு ஏன் இப்படி வருது? Any disease, problem, any difficulty. Why me? But Lord, Shastra asks, why not you? Why not? Take it. There is a Nobody, nothing is there to blame. You are the cause and you are the problem and you are the solution. Your own karma of the past coming, what to do? Now behave properly, live properly now, and try to improve yourself mentally, emotionally, intellectually and spiritually grow. You want to come out of this mess, that is the only way, Gnanam. Therefore, never ask why me. Can happen to anyone. That is what we are seeing in the world, no? Anything happen to anybody at any time. Good and bad, huh? Both good and bad. Then all your questions about why that bad fellow, that rowdy, he is earning more. That very bad guy. But you see how he got so much money and so he's famous. Don't ask all such questions. Or don't think in that way, why me? See, all others are having a gala time. Who said? You call them and interview. Everybody will start tell their, you tell your Ramayana, but they will tell the Mahabharata. So, don't poke the nose and compare like that. You are. This is what happening in drama. The law of karma and the Ishvara's order is going on. Understand. In this way, the Gatavyataha. Next word is Sarvarambha Parityagi. Here, Arambham means, general meaning is starting. Prarambham, Arambham means beginning. Arambichache. So, Arambha Parityagi, he gives you. That means what here? It is not that starting meaning. Arambham means the actions which binds him. The binding actions are called Arambhaha. Binding actions. Bandhaka karmani. But here, in the law of karma, every action is a bondage only. Every action creates the bondage. You cannot escape. If action and you claim that I am the karta, then you are caught up. You are booked. It means then, Sarvarambha Parityagi means, first negatively I will say, thinking that any action before doing, it will make me complete. It will give me fulfillment. It will make me Purna. Purnatvam it gives. Like that, if you think, that is wrong. Any action will remove all my problems and it will give a completeness to me. And if you think in that way, it is a foolish way of thinking. But this Gnani doesn't have such a kind of, what he had understanding, no karma can give me the fulfillment, he is understanding. Karma never give you the moksha, karma never give you the gnanam, karma can never give you the fulfillment, complete fulfillment, purnatvam, never. Therefore, he knows that. So Shankara writes here, Ihamutra phalabhogardhan kama etani karmani sarvarambhaha tan parityaktum sheelam. That means Iha means in this world. Amutra means in the higher, after death in Swarga and some other worlds. Actually, Viragaha, Vairagyam means the meaning given in the Tattvabodha is Ihamutra Palabhoga Viragaha Eva Vairagyam. Either good karmas done here, they are not going to give me that. They give Chitta Shuddhi, but not the moksha, liberation. Or some are still higher yajna, yaga, that karma, this karma, then I will go to the Swarga, higher worlds. Going to higher world is not the liberation. Going to the higher world is not the mukti, moksha. It's only place transfer, that's all. From this place to you are transferred to that place. There you exhaust your karma phala and come back again. Very clearly told in the Shastra Gita itself, Abrahma bhunan lokaha punaravartino Arjuna. Arjuna, even person, if holding on to this karma phala, and this will give me the complete fullness and all that, so therefore I will do. That's why people don't give the time for this Gnana Yajna. This listening is a Gnana Yajna, no? Shravanam, what we are doing. They won't give the time for this because it solves the entire every problem. Completely it will gives the solution, but they won't come because they think just by listening Gita, what will happen? Then I must do something, no? This doing something is the disease. For what? Doing something for a betterment. What betterment? Material betterment. Anybody says 100%, now I am become totally better. Hereafter, no bad thing at all. That is what called betterment, no? But is it happening? The person who says now, I am the topmost, next minute he may die. Who knows? What betterment? What you are thinking, achievement and betterment and the fulfillment, is it Shashwatam? It's just like a dream. So work for something real. Therefore, here he is free from the Sarvarambha Parityagi because he knows any finite, catch this formula, finite, limited, finite plus finite is equal to what? Finite only, it never become infinite. So how many finite? Limited. Everything is limited in this world. Everything is time bound. Ashashvatam. Phalam ashashvatam gati nirodhakam. Whatever phalam you say, ashashvatam, not permanent. And that stops and becomes hurdle for your spiritual growth. Bhagavan Ramana says, therefore, one more word also Bhagavan in the Upadesha, Kruti mahau dadhau padana karanam. After that only he says, Phalama shashvatam gati nirod. Kruti and doing. This is a big ocean like. Once you are fallen in that doing business, you are drowned. That's why what Swamiji says, spiritual life means not doing, spiritual life means being. Being, just be. Doing is a bhava. Bhava means becoming, doing. Never try to become something. Be, just be. Being. That being is done by the Jnanam. Therefore, sarvarambha parityagihi. Now concluding that shloka, finally to say, Gnani, then he won't do anything, Bhakta won't do anything, he will do still more also than the normal person. But remember, he is not doing for fulfillment, he is doing out of fulfillment. See the phrase. He is not doing for the fulfillment's sake. If I construct a college, if I construct an ashram and do something, seva, hospital, anything, Gnani doing, there are doing, no? Many Gnanis, many Swamijis do lots of different works. According to their prarabdha karma, but don't think that he is superior, he is different. No, every Gnani in their level, they are doing their things. Some are teaching, some are writing books. But what for? Not to gain something and get fulfillment. Then I have constructed a big ashram, now I am fulfilled. No. If any such Swami, anybody is like that, he is not a Swami, he is not a Gnani. They do out of fulfillment. Anything they do, then naturally the action, anything done out of fulfillment will be the best and beautiful action. Then 17th verse. This kind of bhakta is dearer to me. Bhaktiman yasya me priyaha. That kind of bhakta. Yo na hrishyati na dveshti.
Yo na hrishyati na dveshti.
Na shochati na kankshati.
Na shochati na kankshati.
Shubha shubha parityagi.
Shubha shubha parityagi.
Bhaktimanyah same priyaha.
Bhaktimanyah same priyaha.
In this shloka, we have to take from here onwards, the points will come, the words, as like a dvandva samasas. Two words you have to take together. 3 shlokas, it will go in the same pattern. So, here, for example, now, we have to take na hrishyati and na shochati. Those two we have to take first. Na hrishyati means by getting whatever he likes and wants, he never gets so excited or elated. Or anishta prapto, what he doesn't like but he got it. What he doesn't like, it happened. Anishta prapto, then he won't become depressed or sorrowful. Shochati. Shokam means Tamil shokam only, shochati. He never worries. So by getting something, he never feels elated, or something not happened in favor of him, he never becomes depressed. So ishta praptau na hrishyati, anishta praptau na shochati. Ishta, anishta. Altogether to say, these 17, 18, 19 slokas, all will go free from the dvandvas. Free from the pairs of complementaries. That is one list going to come. Just I will tell 1 or 2 words more today. Again, Lord Rama only the best example, okay? Because he is going to be the role model until this Chandra, Achandra Tararkam Paryantam, Ramayanam, Ramakada, Ramanamam, that Rama will be there. This is Valmiki itself written. Brahmaji blessed Valmiki. What you are going to write and do, this is going to be Achandra Tara means as long as the stars and sun and moon are there, the Ramayana will be there. So Rama is the role model for us. How many times, how much you talk and say, but still you will get inspired. There, that's why when information came that you are going to become the crown prince tomorrow, Yuvaraja, he didn't become so delighted and jumped, nothing done. He's always a gentle smile and pleasant face. Next day also, again message came, went to see and told that. That time also he didn't, no change at all in his expressions. Okay ma, I have to go to forest and Bharata is going to become the king. Very good, I will go. I will go. Now about the Shokam, after everything happened and Rama gone to forest and Dasharatha almost under coma, like he's not able to get up also. Then Rama gone. Kaushalya also started shouting at the Dasharatha at that time. But she could not bear it. How come you can send my son to the forest? What sin he did? Like that she, because that you understand the situation, how much pain the mother goes through. In that Shokam, sorrow, she tells so many harsh words towards her husband Dasharatha. Even though he is called as a great Pativrata, she never behaves like that, she never talks like that, but the situation gone beyond the limits. But such a pious lady, good lady, after saying some kind of these words, you are useless, you are like that, you are, immediately she repented. Hey, what I am talking? Then she immediately repented and she took the Dasharatha's hands and, please forgive me, kept on her head. That time she says one shloka, Shoko nashayate dhairyam, Shoko nashayate shrutam, Shoko nashayate sarvam, Nasti shokas samoripuhu. If shokam comes, dukkham, misery, our dhairyam, courage will go away. And if shokam comes, whatever good words you heard before, all that also will forget. Therefore, shokam, if comes, sarvam nashayate, all you will lose, your faculties, your discrimination power, what you are talking, what you are doing, where you are, everything will forget. But that shokam mixed with the anger, therefore, there is nothing equal, there is nothing a great enemy equal to this shokam. That's why Swami says, never become miserable. Refuse to become miserable. So to practice that. The next pair of words are Nadveshti Nakangshati. Nadveshti Nakangshati. That means, again here, almost the same. Like, no liking or no disliking. Raga Dvesha, Dvandvas. He Anishta Prapto. If anything, whichever I don't like, if it comes, I never hate it. I never hate in a violent way, react. And whichever is not praptam, not there, I don't over desire about it. Here, kankshati means it is not there. Why have to unnecessarily too much think and over desire? I am telling. Na kankshati. Like this, anishta praptav and apraptam na kankshati. Whichever is not there, it is not possible for me. It is not. I am not deserved for it. So why have to expect and desire for it? So like that, na dveshti na kankshati. Other words we'll see in the next class. Like this, pairs of words keep on come, 18, 19, like that. Then by 20th shloka, Lord concludes. Mostly next class we are going to conclude it. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Hari Om Tat Sat.